Hey, what up guys? My name is Jack, and I just got 4 wisdom teeth removed, so it's been a rough couple of days. I'm sure some of you guys know how that feels. But I promised you guys videos, and there's a lot of cool zombie stuff to talk about right now, so I'm gonna do it. And I know I might slip up on some words, I know my face might look a little bit chubby, but just go with it, and I think you're gonna enjoy this video. There's a lot of cool information in it, so thank you guys, and enjoy. Alright guys, so I came across another zombies channel the other day called Codename Pizza. Yes, Codename freaking Pizza. Not only is this guy's name undeniably epic, but the dude's a freaking genius when it comes to zombies. He has some awesome theories, but what's even cooler is that this dude predicted that the next zombies map would take place at a castle.
We will be having Wolfsburg Castle as a future map in the zombies storyline.
That was back in November, just a couple of weeks after the game came out. And I know he didn't specifically say that the next map will be Eisendrache, but he named a real-life castle that the map just might be based on. So I've been talking to this dude recently, watching his videos and just learning a lot from him. And I really want to spread some of the stuff that he's been noticing and add some of my own thoughts as well. Today we're going to be talking about a ton of secrets about the next Black Ops 3 Zombies map, Eisendrache. We're going to be going over its place in the storyline, its own storyline, and what we can expect this February. Now I know there's been a lot of videos recently about this map, but chances are this one is going to contain some information that you haven't heard yet. Let me start off by saying that Jason Blundell, the guy who took over zombies in Black Ops 2, has taken this storyline and confused the shit out of us. I mean, I guess they weren't kidding when they said,
the thing about us is we'll fuck with you.
But I'm going to try to make this simple and entertaining, so let's do it. First of all, Codename Pizza is implying that Eisendrache is based on the Wolfsburg Castle, which could be true and could not be true. Other evidence points to a castle in Austria called Hohenwerfen. It really doesn't matter which castle the map is inspired by, but let me show you how he predicted it anyway. So this guy saw this symbol on the Keepers from Shadows of Evil, and he noticed it was similar to the symbol on the Templars from Origin, and was like, damn son, this might be referring to a Nazi symbol called the Black Sun, which is something we've seen in the storyline before. But you can also see it in a few real-life places, including the floor of the Wolfsburg Castle. Sure, Eisendrache might not be entirely based on this castle, but it's very possible that the zombies team took from several different inspirations. Now in real life, this symbol was created by the Nazis and was placed in the real-life castle to symbolize the Germanic World Empire. It's basically the Nazis being like, yeah, we fucking rock. But you might ask, so what? Yeah, the symbol helped them predict the next map, that's pretty cool, but who cares now, you know? What does it tell us about the map now? Well, along with the red iron cross flag seen in the map trailer, this symbol is telling us that this map is taking place when the Nazis still have power, aka the whole Nazi theme is back. So that's cool, that's simple, but this is where it gets kind of confusing, and I had to ask Mr. Pizza Dude to help me out a little bit. In the trailer for the map, Jason Blundell says a couple of things that are very interesting.
This is the first chapter in an epic time-traversing zombies odyssey that will...
He says that this is the first chapter in an epic time-traversing odyssey. This means that this is the first time our original crew and Richtofen are traveling through time and dimensions. And why are they doing that? Well, it's all Richtofen. We know that Richtofen wants to change the past in order to make a better future. So in order to do this, he has to travel through time and space to kill all of his other selves. Because he did a lot of effed up stuff in his lifetime. And we've already seen him kill himself once. The first step to quote-unquote securing a better tomorrow was to kill his deceased self, but what's after that? Well, in the PS4 store, it says the latest installment of Zombies picks up where the giant left off, with the Origins characters heading to Eisendrache on a mission to stop the zombie apocalypse. So we get something really important from this description. Now we know... Man... Mom, I'm trying to explain the zombie storyline. Okay, alright. Now we know that Richtofen leaves the giant and then goes to Eisendrache. That's the chronological order that's clarified by this description. And what is it that he wants to do there? He wants to prevent more of his past mistakes. But what specific mistake could he be aiming to prevent this time? Griffin Castle? Griffin Station? Rockets? Rockets? There's no question that Eisendrache is going to be linked to the Black Ops 2 Zombies map Moon. In fact, with all the time travel and the various dimensions that Richtofen has to travel through, it's likely that our characters are going to be visiting Eisendrache while the other versions of themselves are on Moon, literally at the same time. And we already know what they're doing on Moon. We already know the mistake that Richtofen made there. He switched bodies with Samantha, he took control of the zombies, and that led to Maxis sending off rockets to destroy destroy the Earth, and then Transit, the biggest mistake of all, and then Black Ops 2, and the whole zombies apocalypse on Earth. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Richtofen needs to stop these rockets from destroying the Earth, and maybe that's what the rockets that we see in the new map's trailer are for. Maybe, just maybe, the next Easter egg is going to involve sending these rockets up into space to stop these other rockets from messing up the Earth. Now, if that sounds too crazy and you're already calling me a dumbass in the comments, let me back it up with one more thing that we hear in the trailer, and then you can choose your position.
It's too late for that, Jack.
No.
Yes.
Please!
Chicken.
Oh, so check this out.
We'll be introducing episode 4. The Eisendrache, episode 4, episode 4.
Blundell says we'll be introducing episode 4. Episode 4? What he's saying is Der Eisendrache is episode 4. It sounds like he's putting the map in a specific place and time for us. If we're talking about the zombie storyline in terms of episodes, then we had Origins, which is where the characters met. It's the very beginning, so obviously that would be episode 1, right? But then we gotta figure out episode 2 and 3. Well, that one description that I showed you earlier tells us that the giant comes right before Der Eisendrache, so we can throw that in there at episode 3, but then that leaves one more. How about Moon? If Richtofen really is going to this castle to stop the events from the Moon Easter egg, from Maxis's big plan or big scheme, whatever it's called, then this order makes perfect sense. Damn, that shit is intense. A lot of details, a lot of complications, but hopefully it's gonna make sense very soon. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video and it got you thinking, I always appreciate it when you smack that like button in the face, but if you don't have the time or you don't want to today, it's all good. Subscribe if you're new, and go show Codename Pizza some love. I love his name, I love his content, I subscribe to him, and I think you're gonna want to as well for the upcoming Black Ops 3 Zombies maps. Thanks again, guys. I'll see you next time. It's been LM.